You need 4 skills to become a millionaire or even a billionaire. That's it. And I'm going to tell you what they are. And as a multimillionaire myself who started, grown, and sold multiple businesses, I certainly developed these skills to help me succeed. And you can do it too. It's really quite easy. We love to complicate things when it comes to business. Fancy degrees, massive teams, cutting edge tech. It all sounds great. But let me tell you something from my heart, genuinely from my heart. You really do only need 4 core skills to build a million or even $1 billion company, I guess. Yes, that's right, just 4 skills. I'm going to break these down for you and prove why mastering these simple skills that anyone can learn can take you from 0 to a million or maybe even $1 billion business. So stick around because at the end, I'm going to share one skill that I think most people do overlook. And in my view, it's the most important of them all. The first skill you need to become a millionaire is vision. Now, it sounds cliche, but vision is everything. I'm not talking about a vague mission statement. I mean a crystal clear, relentless picture of where you're going and why it matters to you. Vision is what drives you when things suck. It's what rallies a team, attracts investors, and pulls in customers who want to be part of something bigger than you. Vision is the power behind everything. Now, I'm not fixated on the word vision specifically, call it whatever you like, but every $1 million, every $1 billion founder has this superpower. They don't necessarily see things that others don't see, but they do create a clear vision and hold on to that vision no matter what. When other entrepreneurs might crumble and fall away, they don't. Crucially, they communicate the vision to their customers, their staff, and all their shareholders, like their life depends on it. They and everyone around them will understand and be entirely focused on making that vision a reality. Another skill you need to start a $1 million business is sales. Honestly, nothing matters if you can't sell. Your idea could be revolutionary, but if you can't get people to buy it, then it's dead in the water. Sales isn't just about closing deals, it's selling your vision to investors, for example, or selling your company culture to new hires or new people coming into the business. And yes, convincing customers obviously to pull out their wallets and part with their hard earned cash is part of the sales process. The truth is that sales is a learnable skill. It really pees me off when people talk about being natural at sales or having some sales superpower. It's utter BS. It is completely learnable. And arguably, I'd say that those who treat it like a science, the science of human behavior, will probably actually make better salespeople in the long run than the brash, overconfident salesperson who thinks they were born to do it. The truth is, you don't need to be a natural born closer, but you do need to be willing to learn, practice, and refine. Read every book there is about sales, listen to every sales podcast, watch YouTube. Sales is the lifeblood of any business, including yours, and you must master it. Another $1 million skill that you need if you're going to create a million or $1 billion business is leadership. And I think it really does go hand in hand with the last skill, sales. You simply cannot build a big business alone. At the beginning, you might well be the Lone Ranger doing everything on your own. But at some point, it's not about you doing all the work. It's about building a team around you, a good team that can execute your vision better than you ever could have done by yourself. It's about having people around you that are better than you, much better than you, who play to your strengths, you play to your strengths, and that they support your weaknesses. I think leadership's probably the hardest of these skills to develop. And the truth is, I suspect none of us ever truly master being a great leader. All of us are fallible, but that's part of being a great leader too. It's understanding that you need to have people around you and you need to support people in the way they do their jobs. Leadership is about clarity, decisiveness, and empathy. It's knowing when to push and when to listen. And it's about creating a culture where people feel invested, not just employees, but true stakeholders in your mission and your business. Now, great leaders aren't perfect, they're adaptable and they grow with their company and they change as their company develops. And you must develop those leadership skills if you're going to grow a big business. My next $1 million skill that you must develop is execution. Sure, your idea might be super exciting and you have thousands of ways you'll make it work in your head. Now, let me tell you, everyone has tons of ideas. People that build million or $1 billion companies, they execute and they execute all day, every day. Execution is how you win the race. Execution means taking that big vision and breaking it down into actionable steps over and over again, and then doing all the work It's about getting things done no matter of the obstacles that might pop up along the way. Most businesses unfortunately fail not because the idea sucked, but because they didn't execute, they didn't do the work consistently over the short, medium, and long term. This skill, I think it separates the dreamers, if you like, from the empire builders, and is by far the most important skill on the list. And it's important because you can be a mediocre leader, an average salesperson, even have a weak vision, but you'll still succeed, and you can still succeed if you execute. If you don't execute, your business will probably fail. So if you do nothing else, execute all day long. So there it is: vision, sales, leadership, execution. Nail these 4 skills and you've got the foundation for creating something truly phenomenal, and which can grow into a million or $1 billion business. And remember the bonus insight that I promised. Well, here's the secret skill that ties all of this together, and it's resilience. Because the truth is, no matter how good you are at any of these 4 things, you're going to hit setbacks along the way. I certainly know I did in my business journey, and some of them are going to be big ones. The people that win are the ones that keep going, who don't give up. In the comments, tell me which of these skills you're good at and which you need to improve on. Note down exactly what action you're going to take to improve the skill that you're weakest in. It's going to be a way of keeping yourself accountable, and a little poll for me to see what people think of their own skills. So if you are a business just starting out with little or no money, or maybe trying to grow a business on a shoestring, go check out my book, The Zero Cash Startup, where I share exactly how to build a business with no money or very little money at all. I'm here doing these videos to sort of pay it forward, to help new and growing entrepreneurs be successful, because I've had over 20 years of starting, growing, and exiting successful businesses, generating tens of millions along the way. Please help me spread the word, improve the channel by clicking on the like button, and if you want more, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love making these videos, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.